Well, good morning. Hello, hello, hello. God bless you. It's a pleasure to be with you this morning. It's been a really bizarre week, and we're really blessed to be here. The weather has been outrageously dramatic, and we've been dealing with the smoke in the Bay Area. Yeah, it was really, really bad this week. And we made it through. Okay, we can still breathe. Someone was telling me that they had so much soot coming down in their area that their mask that they were wearing was completely black in the front, covered with soot. And they were very grateful that they had the mask on at that time because all of that soot would have been in their lungs. Wow. This is heavy, you know, and it's bizarre weather all over the earth. And they talk about there is no such thing as global warming. Something is happening that's very strange. But anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that. I got something really happy to talk about. Yeah, I know you're ready for that. We are all ready for something happy. I had to get up this morning and turn on Kirk Franklin and blast the spirits out of my house. You know, Sometimes you just gotta do it, okay? And my grandson came in and said, "Grandma, are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, yeah." He says, "Hey, turn it down a little bit." I said, "No, no." I know he thought I was crazy, but sometimes you just gotta get that praise worship going and just turn it up as loud as you can get it. I mean, listen, I put up with a lot of other garbage that my neighbors blast, you know, and I just cringe, because I mean, it gets really bad. It bombards my complete being, my body, my mind, not just my apartment. So they got a little taste of the righteous stuff today. Started, I felt the heaviness. I had to do it. When I was in the studio, I would get in there sometimes to do a Holy Ghost dance. Just start dancing, start stomping on it. And sometimes the fellows would come in and join me in prayer worship. So here I had to turn that music up full blast, you know. And the first song that came on was Smile. So that's what I was doing, trying to get the cheeks going, get that smile going. And it's funny because our brain is so strange. It heals everything in our body. I had a gentleman come on and say there was no cure for something, and he was talking about Alzheimer's. And medically and scientifically, that's true. They ran into a roadblock, but God does not have a roadblock, and we know that He can heal anything. Okay, and that's what I believe in. Um, no, nobody can shake my belief in that. Because I've seen too many miracles. I've seen Him do it too many times, and I've lived a long time, and maybe that's why I've seen it so often. And somebody that has only been here for a little while might be a lot more skeptical because they haven't seen it at all. But you live long enough, you keep your eyes open, you watch what God's doing, you're going to see it. He's a miracle maker, never stops doing miraculous things. And sometimes He does it just so we can see it. Okay? And that's a reward for having the faith. He'll let us see what He's doing from time to time. Yeah, okay. I want to talk to you about something that's going to be happening on October the 10th. And this is going to be something very unusual. It's going to be the first time ever that this is going to happen in the history of the world. And you have a chance to be a part of this. Now, it's not let's say, it's not a Christian thing. It's not a Jewish thing. And it's not a Muslim thing, but it's a God thing because it's a joining together of a lot of people from all walks of life, and some are business owners, majority of business owners, and some of them not. Some of them are just lay people that work a regular job, and some might be on welfare, and some might be on disability, and it's a cross section of people from all over, all walks, okay, all races and creeds, whatever, it's a mixture of people, and they're coming together on October the 10th, 2020, to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Happy Neighborhood Summit that was held in 2010 on October the 10th. Okay. So, but this one is going to be virtual because we're in the pandemic, right? And so we don't go out and do gatherings, large gatherings in the halls, and we don't travel, around like we used to. So right now we're in a kind of a shutdown, but we got Zoom, so we can still come together and do this thing. And what's going to happen is there's going to be 5,000 people. Mm, 5,000 people on one Zoom at one time. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be crazy. There's going to be laughter. There's going to be dancing in your home. We're all going to be in our homes dancing, and we're all going to be on the screen. 5,000 people. Okay. We're going to come together. We're going to have guest speakers. We're going to have exercises that we're going to do, laughter and joy exercise. Because what is this? The Happy Neighborhood Project. And we're going to spread happiness. We're going to be the ambassadors, 5,000 strong. It's going to go back out into the world and spread happiness. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to have songs, and we're going to have fellowship. We're going to be sharing information about who we are and what kind of businesses we do, or whatever else we're doing, what we're doing in college or whatever. We're going to have opportunity to share with one another. We're going to have breakout rooms twice, and there'll be like 500 breakout rooms. Hey, this is going to be great. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this. So if you have a little restaurant, or if you're an attorney, if you are a guy who does painting for a living, and you paint on easels, or you paint on office buildings, inside out homes, if you're a shoemaker, or if you're a shoe shiner, you know, if you're a mom at home taking care of her children's education, whoever you are, you're welcome. You're welcome. And you know what? It's free. It's free. There's one catch. First come, first serve, and you gotta be happy. Well, that's two catches, right? But you gotta be a person who believes in happiness. We don't want the sorrow, the sad, we don't want misery coming on. Ain't no room for misery here. No room. Try to get in my house today, got blasted on out of here. Okay. So this is going to be something that's going to be a once in a lifetime. Okay. The first time, the greatest thing that's happened in technology when it comes to broadcasting. 5,000 people on one Zoom, all coming together to spread happiness, to share, and to spread. Okay. So now, how can you get involved in this? All right, I'm gonna let the founder of Happy Neighborhood invite you. Let me see if I can do this now. I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try to let's see. Well, we got 2 minutes. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait till we get to the other side of the break, because we're going to have to do a break, because what are we doing? We're doing the radio, and we're doing YouTube. Okay. We're doing YouTube, and you can find this YouTube broadcast with E.L. Corey. That's, hey, who's that? Yeah, that's me. So just go to EL Corey and don't forget to subscribe. Oh, a lot of people are going, but they're not subscribing. If you subscribe, then I might get into a situation where I might be able to get paid by YouTube. They might be sending me a little money to help keep my broadcast going. Yeah. So if you like it, if you've benefited by it, or you have family members who enjoy it and you want to keep it going, hey, all you got to do is subscribe. We're not asking for no money. Subscription is free. Just click on that little button down there that says subscribe and hit that little bell that says notification so that when I have a new video or if I come on live where you could interact with me, you'll get notice. I will eventually come on live. I haven't done it yet because that's a step in the technology, another little bit of the learning curve. So yeah, hit that subscription and hit the notification button, the little bell, that little gray bell. Okay. And we'll get together on YouTube. Now, let's get back to something I want to share with you. And this is about Edwin Edeberry. Now, I've had him on the radio station several times. And I've had him on it because I have a lot of respect for what he does. And he brings me a lot of joy. He lifts me up when I'm down. My spirit's broken or down. And he makes me laugh. He does this little yoga laugh. And makes me do it. And when it happens, what happens is your brain starts to play tricks with you. Your brain starts to believe that you're really happy, and that and these endorphins start to develop and be released in your brain. So it starts to make you feel good, and it starts to heal your body. It heals your mind, your body, your spirit. Everything starts to lift. Okay, so he is a very joyful man, and he's brought a lot of blessings to a lot of people. And when he was young, he came from Nigeria. And when he was very young, of course, he was very poor. And they called him the Dream Boy. And the reason they call him a dream boy is because he used to talk about all the time. He used to talk about going across the great body of water and going to another country and becoming rich and famous, you know. And they used to laugh, 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 because here there's little dirty, tiny, undersized, poor kid would out there playing in the dirt. No, you're not going no place. And they would laugh at him. Ha ha. Oh, yeah. And he came to America as a scholar. He managed to get over here with his academic ability and went to college. And yeah, he's very successful in developing all kind of technology, very successful, and did quite well financially and still doing well. And it's like everything he touches lifts up and becomes, it's like a Midas touch. So anyway, I want to just put you on. I'm going to share a screen now. This is something I don't know how to do, but I'm going to try to do this. And because I want you to hear what he has to say about something he's developed, okay? Okay, let me see if I can do this here. I don't know. I'm not that good at, okay, let's see. And share this. I don't know if I can get this done here. Okay. Oh, here we are. Okay, so this is what it's about. It's the 2020 global, and I know you can't see this because you're in the radio, but I'm also doing YouTube. So what I've done is I've gone on here and I brought up a video and an introduction to the 2020 Global Happiness Summit. Okay, and this summit is going to have a video on here, hopefully, and it's going to be an introduction.
Hello,
okay.
This is Edwin Edeberry, the Chief Happiness Officer with the Happy Neighborhood Project. I am very excited today, folks, to share with you the information about the 10th Annual Global Happiness Summit. Yes. Now, back in 2010, actually it was 10-10-10. October 10, 2010, when we hosted the Global Happiness Summit. We didn't know too much what we were doing then, but we knew something needed to be done about happiness. That set up a whole movement. A lot of things have come up about happiness, a lot of study about happiness and stuff like. In fact, the United Nations even passed a resolution making March 20th International Day of Happiness. Well, guess what? October 10, 2020 becomes the 10th anniversary, and I want to use this opportunity to invite you to join us. Folks, we're going to do something that's never done before. Now, of course, the event is going to be from about 10 to 4 p.m., that's Pacific time, but 2 hours in separate time from about 10 to 11 and another one from about 2 to 3, we're going to have the largest online networking ever. Now, some of you are already familiar with our work. Just last Friday here, we hosted 238 individuals online and we had 36 breakout rooms. Well, guess what? By October 10, 2020, we are going to have 500 breakout rooms. That's exactly right. You heard me. We're going to have the largest online networking. You're going to feel the energy. You're going to know that something happened that day about happiness. Now, guess what? You want to be there. I'm telling you, this is not the kind of thing somebody will tell you about. You want to be there to witness it. So I'm using this opportunity to invite you to join us. If you go to happyneighborhoodproject.com/summit, you get to be able to register for the Global Happiness Summit, and it's completely free of charge. This is happiness we are talking about, folks. You will learn how to raise your level of happiness. You will experience laughing yoga, but more than that, folks, you will experience the largest gathering of online networking. Now, if you're a business out there and you think your mission, your purpose is in alignment with happiness, you definitely want to be a sponsor. We have major different levels of sponsorship you can participate in. But we are telling you, folks, the companies that are fortunate to be part of this are going to be recognized for their commitment to happiness. So I invite you, whether you're an individual that wants to come and experience this for free, or you are a corporation that want to really put your brand behind happiness, join us. Go to happyneighborhoodproject.com/summit and give us your information. We'll be happy to follow up with you. Individual, you register for free and you are part of this stuff. Folks, I am excited. But in the meantime, stay safe and stay happy.
All right. Okay. I hope that we haven't used up all of our time. But yes, God bless you. I hope you're able to attend. Okay, so now you got the message and you got it from the man, right? So I'm going to be there, and I hope that you're going to be there. It's on a first come, first serve basis. It's free to come and join in on this celebration. We all need this kind of celebration. We all need this. And we're going to be doing this. We're going to be celebrating. We're going to be lifting up and glorifying the Lord. I will. It's not a religious situation. It's a happiness summit. And yeah, anybody and everybody's welcome. Okay. So come on in and join us in celebrating happiness. We all need this. I was talking to, I don't know if you remember Mr. Santos. And let me see if I can bring this up, because I did pull up this information, because it's been 5 years since I interviewed Mr. Santos on the station. If you remember Chester Santos, and he is the International Man of Memory. Remember him? Absolutely fantastic person. So Mr. Santos is going to, he and I were talking online the other day, and he was sharing about loneliness and how loneliness has a serious impact on individuals and their health. And loneliness basically, well, unless it's from chemical imbalance, loneliness is a choice. We choose not to be involved with other people. Okay. Unless you're homebound by medical condition, it's a choice. If you're homebound by a medical condition, or if you have a chemical imbalance, that's different. That's a medical situation. But otherwise, it's a choice. And so is happiness. So we all have an opportunity to choose to be happy, right? We have that opportunity because that's a choice. Joy comes by the Lord. That comes to us spiritually. But happiness is something that we generate ourselves. It's our choice. And that's what we're doing. We're choosing in this midst of this pandemic, we're choosing happiness. So yeah, like Mr. Santos was saying, it affects your body, your health. It makes you sick to be sad, to be lonely, you know. So don't be lonely. Come and join us on the 10th. And you can join us sooner if you'd like, because it's available to you if you'd like to come. Okay. You're all welcome. And I'm looking forward for you being there. Okay. Let's talk a little bit more about my online that I got going on here. I've got the YouTube going. It's not going so great because I had trouble editing things. All right. Old granny's a little on the slow when it comes to editing or anything else when it comes to technology, you know. But I'm trying, I'm doing it, you know. If I can harness my grandson, so, you know, long enough to get him to do something, yeah, that would be helpful. But you know, hey, you young people, you got your own agenda, and you know, it's hard. You know, you got your plans and dreams and hopes for life too, and Granny can't be tying you up all the time. So I get a lot of things done, but I can't get everything done that I need to have done. So I have to do it myself. And it's a little slow about getting it done, but I'm doing it. And I want you guys to join me at EL Corey on YouTube. Okay. And remember, old is new and healthy too. We have our podcast. Don't miss out on that. Old is new and healthy too. And if you'd like to see that podcast, listen to that podcast with Mr. Santos. It was like 2015, and it was in March, I think March the 3rd. Okay. God bless you. We got to go. Love you. You guys take it easy. Hang in there and be happy.